What's going on, everybody? Well, folks, right here is the point. And look right here. Lake levels have risen. Big time. Now, I brought this in case it rained. I mean, it was misting when I was walking down here. But if push comes to shove, where I have to, oh hell, I gotta put the phone down for just a little bitty second here, folks. I got. But as I was saying, if it starts raining, besides me putting on my raincoat, I will then take this and put this inside like so for the protection of the phone. Because, I lost one damn phone in the rain. I'll be damned if I lose a second one. And aside from that, it is humid out here too. There we go. Got this. I'll be damned. I expected that to be a son of a bitch. But yes. Now the water is in fact very dingy, very dirty. I cannot guarantee I'm going to catch anything, nor do I guarantee it. So yes, this lake is almost full pull. I'm gonna start today because this is a catfishing day. Like I said, I'm done right now with bass fishing for now. But I figure I might be out here for a couple of hours, if that. I mean, that's a big if. Honestly, I'm not expecting to catch anything. with as dingy as his water is. Well, only because about 9, 10 o'clock, which it's supposed to start to come down. But I'll be ready for it if it does. I got the raincoat. Yeah, starting off with a wild cat blood. Let the line do its thing. All right, the line. The line has sunk. All I need to do is wait for this thing to go off. Yeah, and this is the only pole I brought today. You know, I didn't bring both poles because one, I forgot to reline the other one. So yeah. And of course, this weekend, this past Sunday, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets baseball team defeated the North Carolina Tar Heels 13-6 in the ACC championship. Georgia Tech has just earned their 10th conference title. And hey, and any Carolina fans out there, hey, Tar Heels, they're tough. They are tough tooth and nail. They are tough as hell. They did not give up. And for that, I respect the hell out of them. I mean, I do. I respect that. If they were going to go down, they were going to go down swinging, and they went down swinging. But hey, it's all good, though. Tar Heels are hosting their own regional, the Chapel Hill Regional. Georgia Tech has the Atlanta Regional, as Georgia Tech will face the University of Chicago, Illinois on Friday. Then at 5 p.m. on Friday, the Citadel will take on the Oklahoma Sooners. So Georgia Tech has an SEC team in their regional. Let's see. I think it was 9 Atlantic Coast Conference teams made the regionals. And 12 of the Southeastern Conference teams earned a regional. And can somebody explain to me how South Dakota State is in it because I thought they were Division 3 or Division 2 or whatever. I mean, that's kind of insane. But Georgia, they won the SEC title in baseball. Congrats to the Dogs. I mean, and honestly, I do kind of feel, because I think because people are talking about saying that Mercer got royally screwed over. I agree. Mercer, I think, got screwed. They should have made it in. But I don't work for the NCAA. I don't work for the baseball division. I just watch the baseball. But yes, I think Mercer got the it's got the fuck you, you're not entering. I mean, they beat Georgia Tech. Mercer they gave Georgia Tech a beatdown for a while. Tech came back and ended up losing by 3 runs. So for them to beat, I mean, that was just a bum rap. Let's see now. Florida State's hosting the Tallahassee Regional. I forgot the name of the regional that the University of Kansas is called. But they wait to face the winner of the Atlanta Regional. Man, I would love to see Georgia Tech face off with Oklahoma. Get some revenge after what Oklahoma did in '94. I'm being goofy with rolling my eyes back. But no, I mean, I say that because back in '94, Georgia Tech went to the championship at the '94 College World Series. Now, this was back when the championship wasn't best 2 out of 3. It was just a 1-game sudden death. And Georgia Tech just fell short against Oklahoma. Well, and that was back when they had Nomar Garcia-Parra, Jason Varitek, and that was actually the first year that Danny Hall took the helm for Georgia Tech baseball. So as we now sit here and wait, to see what happens. Actually, just to show y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all just how high the lake, besides of what you see right here. Don't worry, folks. I'll hear that click, and it won't matter because if something grabs it, it's gonna pull on the line, and I got the slack where, yeah. But as I start walking down the trail a bit to what's known as the point, right here. Normally, a while back, right here was so low, I could walk all the way across the ground to where right there is, to where that down tree is. And then also right out over here where right over here where I started, before I started doing the fishing videos, when I wasn't even recording, out there is where I first started, doing anything. And of course, yeah, and I'm now up to 38 subscribers, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate every one of y'all that subscribe to my channel. I'm 12 more away from being able to go live, which is going to be amazing. Let's see now. Oh yeah, and when I was talking about some of the games I do play on my phone at times, the game I play, Arrows, about 40 something levels away from I think getting 16,000 gems. For, because I'm close to level 500. And when I get that, the next one is gonna be to get past 1,000. And then from that one, get past level 1,600, and I'll get like 147,000. Which would be so awesome, because I now got my PayPal going. And yes, got me a monster, like always. I cannot function without one or two of these bastards. But I got the I got the ultimate plans for next week. Aside from getting my fishing lessons renewed, it's like I said, I come down here only because the DNR or rangers, they don't come here. The last time the rangers came down here was when the Cherokee County Police, they found a couple of homeless shelters, or people camping out here homeless. They found some out here in the woods back over here. And then back down on the trail over here, right before the creek crosses the path, there was people down there too. And they found the site, which honestly, hey, sometimes people just have it rough. I should know. At one point, me and my wife were living in a tent somewhere. So, I know what struggle is. I know what a pain in the ass it is, too. I mean, once you get up and take the tent down and have it hid, then at nightfall, find where you put it and rebuild it back up so you don't get caught by the police. Because Cherokee County has declared a law now where if you're caught being homeless, it is an automatic felony. So if you're homeless, you go in jail. Or if they work with you, they'll send you to a shelter. Now, see, if me and my wife had gotten caught, well, me and her be separated. Oh, yes. Because they won't let a husband and wife live together in a homeless shelter unless you got kids. So, yeah. So there's your little education on what my county does. So I still got bait. As you know what? I just don't like, I didn't like the way it was, it wouldn't Yeah, this thing was not sticking straight up. It was more of a and here we go, folks. Here we go. As I said, it's starting to rain. Put on the Yep, got the raincoat on. Hold on. Shit. There we go. I don't want the I don't want to see don't want y'all to see the side of the protector I got. Fishing in the rain. Ooh, there's the name of today's video, Fishing in the Rain. I mean, it's not raining that hard. You know, it's barely sprinkling. But why test it? Not worth it. Nope, nope, nope. It ain't worth it. Like I said, folks, I'm not guaranteeing I'm gonna catch anything. And I think the rain stopped. I think. Right, no, never mind, never mind. It has not. What is it? It's like a real light sprinkle. That's what's going on here. And 3:30 today, I gotta pick up my neighbor's roommate this afternoon. Now, I can't believe it's already almost the month of June. I mean, time flies. Yeah, and oh yeah, to my buddy Angry Anubis. Yeah, I meant to watch your stream yesterday. My mind was so preoccupied, I forgot to watch it, buddy. Yep, and if you know people that watch my videos, who have seen my videos, if y'all enjoy the stuff that I do, if you like the content I put out, if you love watching me try to catch various species of fish, hit that like and subscribe to my channel, and hit that share button. Be greatly appreciative. Honestly, if I hadn't have lost that damn topwater lure, I'd probably be bass fishing right now. But aside from next week, though, I'm gonna see about getting a whopper plopper, a spinnerbait, buzzbait. Get some more jigs. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm sitting on the log. But yeah, I got here about 8:32. Yeah, it stopped raining, so I took off the dam. It like sprinkled for like 2 or 3 minutes. Because they're calling for rain all week. Hell, I ain't complaining about that. Finally, this state finally got the rain that it needed to fill up to get this lake pretty full. I'd say now this lake's probably like a foot and a half, 2 feet from being full pull. Cherokee County had a flood warning. The Etowah River, throughout the years, has been notoriously known for flooding over its banks. It's actually quite famous for it. Over down in Canton, at Waleska Road and Waleska Street, you got an Ingalls, a Staples, a Cato's that has been there for, God, even since I was a little kid, and it's still there today. But behind there's a park, a heritage park, which takes you to Etowah Park. Well, I think it was last year or year before, rained so damn hard that it flooded that whole park. Even the mills at Cherokee on the opposite side behind the AutoZone off of Waleska Street, where there's a Reformation brewery. And right now, until I think June, is where Southern Honor Wrestling, the independent group, does its wrestling shows. Until the owner, Gary Lamb, gets a new building. Because on Marietta Road, there used to be a spot there at the very end. Used to be a hardware store. Next to it was a grocery store. It was called McFarland's. And then from there, you had a furniture store called Badcock. Then you had a Eckerd's pharmacy, Eckerd's drugstore. And once McFarland's shut down, let's see, Georgia Premier and Southern Honor used to share the same building, but then they had a disagreement. Because let's see, Georgia Premier Wrestling used to have, was held at the old McFarland's. And then from there, they went to the old Buffington Elementary School, used the gymnasium. Then they used the this National Guard place. Then they used this. Then they used the place where in Pickens County, where this old place used to be called Fred's. Then Georgia Premier used a place called Escape and Evade arcade place. They had to stop because during the time of COVID, they used this small, cramped room, and multiple people wound up getting tested positive for COVID. Now they use the Pickens High School gymnasium. And now the last time I went to a Georgia premiere show was probably a week or two after my dad got buried. After my dad died. Damn, I can't believe it's been almost 7 years. So with that, I hadn't been to a Georgia premiere or GPW since. Now there's this one female I watched there. Watched some girl named Thunder Blonde. Then I watched one real prissy, stuck up her own ass. Great character though. She had a great character. Anna Jay, who now wrestles at AEW. I hadn't seen her too much on Dynamite, but I think she does Collision appearances. And I'm not kidding. Anna Jay was so up her own backside. She was like, I'm the star of this show. I'm the star of the show. I'm the leading woman in this show. She goes, oh my God, this place is a dump. I can't wrestle in a place like this. I mean, she had a great character. To where every time I hear her run her mouth, I'll sit there and say, hey, you make it to AEW or WWE, I'll call you the star of the show. Well, hell's bells, she's in AEW. And what's funny is people sit there and say, oh, well, AEW is just a WCW knockoff. Because, you know, Tony Schiavone is at AEW and he worked for WCW. Well, I'm sorry. WCW was a family-friendly company. So, and, you know, back when it was WWF, they were a family-friendly, kid-friendly. But then, now this is the time when Triple H and Shawn Michaels were getting so frustrated. Because back in the early to mid '90s at WWF, back when it was World Wrestling Federation, your character was a profession. I mean, you had a guy that was a repo man. You had a guy that was a pig farmer. You had somebody that was a clown. Somebody that was a garbage man. And I remember Triple H and Shawn Michaels, before they formed DX, Degeneration X, who's gonna kick your ass? Degeneration X, who's gonna kick your ass? Degeneration X. Triple H and Shawn Michaels are telling Vince, saying, look, this kitty shit you're pulling on here sucks compared to what WCW was doing, and WWE was a family-oriented show. And they were thinking more outside the damn box than Vince McMahon was. And so when Triple H and when Vince finally said, fine, do this little skit and see how it goes, and it got so popular. Hell, it got so popular that USA threatened to pull Raw off their network because of the shit they pulled. I mean, they did that one skit where Triple H and Shawn Michaels and China were doing a damn strip poker mat game in the middle of the ring. And before then, you had Stone Cold or Steve Austin as the ringmaster with Ted DiBiase as a manager. Man, Stone Cold hated that damn shit. Where he was given this $1 million championship belt that was pretty much worthless. Until finally when Stone Cold won the King of the Ring in '96. And then Stone Cold did that. Talk about your Psalms. Talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass. What was funny about that was Vince McMahon cussed Steve Austin out. And he goes, oh, this ain't gonna last long. The very next night on Raw, people were holding up 3:16 signs. And then you had the Austin 3:16 shirts that were selling like hotcakes. And then Vince is like, well, damn, I guess I was wrong. I mean, hell, you know, when Undertaker, when he first showed up, and he had no tattoos on his arms, when the Undertaker got that on his right arm, or is it left arm? I think it was his left arm. No, it was on his right arm, right here. When he had that demon Grim Reaper tattooed on his whole entire forearm. So I remember Undertaker talked about that. Man, Vince cussed him out like a damn dog. Holy hell, nothing's touched it. Like I said, folks, I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to catch anything. But I'm going to sure as hell try. But if I don't catch anything today, I'm probably gonna wind up waiting until sometime next week. Let this water clear up. Cause hell, I'll probably wind up getting a better tripod. But I may switch baits in a second too, because this probably lost its smell. Okay, I think I can move this out. It stopped raining. It has stopped. I mean, it has stopped dead in its tracks. Now, that don't mean we're out of the woods yet. I mean, because it's supposed to kind of rain on and off. I mean, yes, it's true. You know, the fish probably can't see the bait, but they do rely on their smell to find it. Which is probably why in a few moments I'll be grabbing this. And then I got this to hell with it, I'm gonna do that. This catfish, this blood dough bait's had its fun. It's had its fun. Hopefully I won't have no issues trying to cast this out. Oh hell, folks. Yep, it's starting to rain. Again. Yeah, this time it's more of a harder sprinkle than it was. I mean, now fishing in the rain can be very beneficial because usually when it starts to rain, it usually triggers the fish into wanting to bite. Now I said the word usually. I don't mean a fish will bite. And yeah, when I did that little walk towards the water from right over here, 4 steps, and my foot was right there, my shoe was right there at the water. And folks, I don't know about y'all, but this new Masters of the Universe movie they're coming out with that's about to be in theaters in about a week or so. It actually looks pretty damn good. I mean, yeah, the guy that have was that Men at Arms. I don't even care that he's a black guy playing him. That's pretty cool. And then I saw a little clip on the commercial. You got the guy that plays Trapjaw. Yeah, like I said though, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps. I'm at the water. Well, it stopped again, but whoa! Ah, hell! Oh man. Probably should have let that pull a little more. But honestly, I can't even guarantee if that was even a catfish or if that was just a damn turtle. You know, that's the first time I've seen this thing actually have its trigger pulled. God, I think in almost 2 weeks. I mean, damn. Hey, you, turtle, go. Yeah, I'm about to say, go fuck yourself, turtle. Oh yeah, I can feel the rain touching. But like I said, I'm probably only gonna be here for maybe like a 2.5, maybe close to 3 hours. Go home, take a shower, get the smell of dough bait off me. And hold that thought, folks. I shall return. Hopefully this damn thing won't be pulled up. Yep. I mean, man, finally get something to pull that trigger. And all it took was for me to change baits. Now, ultimately, I'm going to see about trying to redo that one challenge I was doing, since I saw that YouTube video where that person caught a huge catfish after just barely searing some Spam luncheon meat. Now, for those who have not had Spam before, I never had until maybe 2024. Somebody was cooking it, and I tried it. It's actually pretty damn good. And yes, it did stop raining, but why risk taking the foam back out of the box and putting it on the log? Yeah, the line was getting pulled again. I got a stick. All right. Yeah, I think that was a big old egg sack. You know, when the bass were spawning. Because the bass aren't... Got choked on myself there. The bass are now in post-spawn. So, yep, the bass are no longer spawning. At least not until next year. Yes, now we got ourselves a nice little light breeze. I mean, we got a shit ton of bluegills and shads out here. And just to warn everybody, I do only have the one treble hook, so if I lose it, today's fishing is over until I can get more. Yeah, of course, earlier, and I was talking about WWE earlier, or, you know, all that, you know, back in the past stuff, too. I was actually watching Raw last night, and it was actually pretty damn decent. It was not bad at all. I think the only part I missed was probably the contract signing between Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu, but I've got to where I'm tired of watching these bullshit contract signing segments because they all end the same. They'll both sign their name on the contract. That was, yeah, for this Sunday's Clash at Italy, Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu in a tribal combat match. So you know Solo's gonna get involved. You know Tonga's gonna get involved. And of course Jimmy and Jey Uso. I mean, they call it a tribal combat, but come on, folks, it's just a no holds barred match. That's all it is. They just decided to party it up with a name. You know, because, you know, Roman Reigns is the tribal chief. He beat Solo to reclaim that title. It's no secret Roman's gonna try to bring back the bloodline thing again. Back to where it was him, Jimmy, and Jay. And if Roman wins, Jacob Fatu has to stay side by side with Roman. Now I couldn't watch Saturday Night Main Event because me and my wife did away with Peacock. And yeah, thank the Lord, we only got a few more months until football starts again. Thank God. I mean, let's see, because I know over the weekend the Braves lost their second series this year. They lost 2 out of 3 to the Nationals. But you know, hey, all teams have their bad days. Hell, look at the New York Mets. They're falling apart. Let's see, so far the Braves have taken on the Philadelphia Phillies. They've taken a series. They swept the series. They took 2 series away from Miami. They took 1 away from Washington, but lost 1 to Washington. They have not played the Mets yet. Oh yeah, all these little shads and stuff, they jumping all over the place. Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle again. know, a little rain never hurt nobody. Oh, I gotta check something out. There we go. Earlier, it looked like the line got too tight, and I was kind of afraid that maybe, just maybe, I was about to get caught in another damn snag. Well, it did stop again, but actually, I'm gonna see. I didn't see no tugging or pulling, but sometimes something can take the bait without even noticing it. Uh-huh. And something did. Now this bait seems to be getting more attention. Whew. And good reason. This stuff stinks. I'm just mashing it up good enough. Then mash it pretty good on the hook. Just be careful not to mash too hard, or you'll wind up with a barb in your hand. And if that occurs, you gotta go to the hospital and they will have to cut it out. And you know, that won't be good. And folks, yeah, the water's cool, but it's not cold. Damn it. I'm a klutz. I stepped on my drink. you tell I'm bored, folks? Because, batting rocks with a stick and hitting it towards the woods. I wonder if there is some gold out here. I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, Georgia did have a gold rush down up in Dahlonega. But yeah, I mean, up in Dahlonega, Dawsonville, You know, all up throughout the Appalachian Mountains in Georgia, there are some gold mines. Let's see. Over down Sixes Road, there's this old water mill, and it literally, right behind it, there's that old gold mine. You know, I might do me a little experiment here. Now, nothing involving like gold or gold mining, but damn, I hate when this shit does that. There we go. Take one of the blood doughs. You know, mash it up. And what I did, I grabbed one blood dough ball, put a little bit of the world's best catfish bait on it, and mashed them both together. just try to see if I get a reaction from it. I mean, worst case scenario, it's hell no. I won't catch a thing. Get some of that dope bait off of my damn poncho. I mean, that's his worst case scenario. Is nothing happens. I mean, it's just like today. The worst case scenario is I don't catch anything today. But I'm having fun. I'm just having fun, chilling, relaxing, enjoying life. I mean, just enjoying life here at the lake. That's almost completely full pool. I mean, it only took damn near close to June for it to happen. I mean, hell, I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been damn near July or August or almost September before the dam opens up, before it finally got full pool. And of course, for the past week or so, now I haven't heard any kind of reports on the news about the wildfires down in South Georgia. Especially out there down in Ware County where the Okefenokee Swamp's at. Lots of fun down there, but also lots of gators. I mean, lots and lots of gators. At the Okefenokee. And then, so, I've had some friends of mine that like to go fishing down in Florida, down in the Everglades. I'm like, yeah, watch out for them gators. I mean, especially if you're using those bass lures that look like wounded prey, because gators would go after that real quick. Because in their minds they're thinking, oh, that's injured prey. I'm going after that. Yeah, no. I ain't about to mess around with no damn gator. I mean, a friend of mine, Kyle, he went to Fields Landing yesterday. Apparently he had caught something. But then he also spotted a copperhead in the rocks. He took a picture of the snake, and I commented. I said, "Oh, that's a copperhead right there." And he goes, "Yeah, that's what I thought." Yep, starting to sprinkle again. Yep, another on and off sprinkle. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, folks. Gonna show y'all how, and yes, I know I'm breaking the cardinal rule, but while it stopped sprinkling again, show you the spot that I came out in when I got to the point. Because for the most part, normally right here, I'd be walking all the way over there to get to that open area of the trail. Not today. What I did was follow me to the spot. I go through here, come in between, this tree and this tree. From here, I carefully walk over here, and then I walk all the way over there. I'm gonna chance it. You just gotta take your time. I'm walking on these. And see, I about slipped for being a dumbass. And then from where I'm walking now, see right here with this tree, right here? I just walk over here, do a little hop off right here, and I'm back to right here. Now I better hurry, I better get back, because God, that would really suck if for the past 2 or 3 minutes after walking out all the way out here, that the damn pole got set off, and the pole sitting there going G G G G G G G. So like I said, I just broke a cardinal rule. Never leave your pole unattended. Because you have no idea what the hell could be happening. But see, now you see where I have to walk to get to the point. Damn. And yeah, and I'd be sitting there dodging branches hanging down and all that mess. But I don't think the pole is straight up at all. No, it's not, because I'd be able to, yeah, I can see the pole right now. It's still like this. It's not halfway up going jeet, 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 jeet. So, I got lucky. Me got lucky as hell. But I figured I'd show y'all how I now get to the point. And because of the fact that I left this unattended, yep, got nothing. So, because I mean, I could tell because this little trigger had kind of moved up a bit. Shit, this damn. There we go. So we don't see the we are. There we go. Oh, we're getting some sunlight, folks. We're getting a little sunlight. I mean, other than the one time this thing got pulled and it had something, it just managed to get off the hook. Man, it's kind of boring right now since, besides no college baseball until Friday when the regionals begin. You know, the 64 teams that were picked. You know, from the automatic qualifiers for winning their conference tournament. Oh, and also, yes, during that ACC title game between Georgia Tech and North Carolina, the center fielder, Drew Burress, has taken the record of Jason Varitek. He got home run number 58 during that. At first, I thought it was off the wall. I thought it was off the wall until I saw the replay. It hit the very, very top of the wall, bounced, hit the railing behind the wall, and bounced back in. But it was the home run. So Drew Burress got number 58. And he did it in 3 years. But hey, congratulations to all the ACC teams that made to the regionals. So let's see, 'cause I know UCLA from the Big Ten made it. University of Oregon, because they're hosting their own regional up in Eugene, Oregon. Of course, Oregon State's in the same regional with them. So the Ducks and Beavers could possibly clash out. And of course, you know, Alabama's hosting their own regional. Auburn's holding their own regional. The Gators are holding their own regional. The Bulldogs are holding their own regional. Florida Gators. And of course, you know, North Carolina's hosting their own regional. I was surprised Arkansas didn't make it. Usually the runner-ups are either in a regional or they will host one. That's just absolutely mind-boggling. And here we go, folks. We got the sun out. And boy, we got a lot of debris out here in the lake too. Yeah, and sooner or later, folks, I'm gonna have to start getting ready to pack up soon and call it a day. Because once the 3-hour mark hits, it'll be 11:30. And then I'll have to get ready to feed the outside cats, give our little kitten Badger his lunch, feed the deer, and then feed the birds. And there's a damn turtle. Keeps going back under the water, sticking his head back up, going back down, sticking his head back up. Whoa. Cause yeah, I mean it's already past 11. You know, and I can't stay out here all bloody day. Cause I gotta go pick up my neighbor's roommate because the cat's bus did not run yesterday, and they're not running today. Now, the cat's bus, it stands for Cherokee Area Transportation System, CATS, CATS. It's like $2.50 for the first 6-7 miles, and then after that it's like $1 or $1 for any additional mile, which is not bad. But you gotta have exact change. You can't just, if it's $2.50, you put in 3, you ain't getting your 50-cent change. And of course, yeah, my wife does have her food stamps back. That she needed. Let's see now, the wind's really not blowing hard enough really to move the pole around, so well now it is. I better make sure I don't have a... Something tells me I probably don't got no bait. Oh, yes I do. Just did me a little bait check. Just had to do me a little bait check. Because, I mean, I saw the line start to pull out, and I thought, oh, here we go. Unfortunately, that was not the case. You know, as we're heading close to that 11:30 hour, but yeah, very soon though, yeah, like I said, I gotta start getting ready to, you know, pack up, get the smell of dough bait off me. Got a little dirt on the bottom of my right pant leg, so I have to change pants and do some laundry. You know, the boring stuff. And right now, you got all these fish out here jumping up. You know, trying to see if something that they would eat is popped up on top of the water. Yep, once again, got sirens a blaring. You know, they call New York the city that never sleeps. Well, in Georgia, Bell's Ferry is the road that never sleeps. There's always somebody traversing on Bell's Ferry all throughout the day and night. But folks, on this note, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to just call it a day. Unfortunately, today, other than the one time where the hook setter went off, was not lucky today. But, you know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you'll catch something and sometimes you won't. Just the way it goes. But I just hope that you enjoyed watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me try to catch something. Unfortunately today just wasn't meant to happen. But, you know, it just happens. But I was already, you know, talking about how there was probably a chance that I may not catch anything. Because, I mean, you can see how dirty and dingy the water is. And so with that pretty much summed that up. But even when I'm done recording, I'm going to leave this out here until either something takes it, or if the bait ends up being found and ripped off the hook. But like I said, folks, just don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to Jason Fishing Videos, and till the next time I'm at the lake, guys, peace out.